Phil Grayson back again now with another F1 preview for the Monaco Grand Prix. For some people, they hate Monaco. I actually really enjoy Monaco, especially Saturday. Saturday's race day and all that good stuff. But the last two races I think have been alright. Been rain affected races. I think Monaco was definitely one of the better Grand Prix last year. You had Verstappen and Alonso at the front. You had the rain. You had cars going off. And in 2022, you had rain again with a lot of drama. Even 2021, it was like a unique grid. And, you know, there's a lot to get to, but let's go through the news, shall we, before we preview the weekend. Fred Vasseur says that Ferrari and McLaren can come back as he makes game changer title race forecast. I mean, that's promised. I mean, I think the title's done, right? But what I would say is, hopefully, you can get the three teams battling for victories. Again, I don't really understand what happened with Ferrari. They kind of just dropped back. But I mean, they weren't a million miles off in Imola. Norris really did good. What I would say is, for these teams, is that they're way ahead of, like, Mercedes, Aston Martin, and the Racing Bulls. Don't have to worry about any of that. They're miles clear there. Like, Mercedes are kind of like their own. Then Aston Martin are just falling back. It's a shame the Aston Martin are falling back, but the grid is close essentially. But here, game changer in terms of a championship. If Verstappen DNF two races in a row, it would be open again. But again, even if Verstappen, right, was the amount of points that the rest are behind him right now, I would still fancy him. But talking of McLaren, they have revealed this Ayrton Senna livery. I mean, you think it would have suited more around Imola, but they've left it till Monaco. I guess he was very good around Monaco as well. Nice touch, and the supercar looks good as well. But we look at the weather here. As you can see, Saturday looks like is where the rain is going to be, with those scattered thunderstorms. And how great would it be, troops, for there to be rain on Friday and Sunday? I mean, the highest chance of rain is around the time the sessions would be on, but again, not too sure if that's how it's going to go down. But let's preview the weekend, shall we? I mean, who's actually the fastest in slow speed? I mean, I would probably just give the edge to Red Bull, but they don't like curbs. They don't like, bouncing, and Monaco's full of curbs. We've seen them suffer really badly at Singapore last year, and I think they will suffer this year. I mean, the gap they have over the rest of the field is nowhere near as big as it was at this point last year. Leclerc, home favourite. McLaren pretty much fixed all their low speed problems. I think Ferrari's going to be the team to beat here, and I'm going to go with Charles Leclerc to pick up the pole position into my top five. I'm going to go fifth. I'm going to go with Oscar Piastri. Fourth, I'm going to go with Lando Norris. Third, I'm going to go with Max Verstappen. Second, I'm going to go with Carlos Sainz. And first, I'm going to go with Charles Leclerc. I think they will lift, Leclerc will lift the hoodoo that's over him with this Monaco event. But what I really hope for is a chaotic Saturday and an extremely mixed up grid. Like, how great would it be, though, if you actually got, like Shinoda on pole? I'm being realistic, right? I think Shinoda could stick it on pole. It's a mixed up grid. I'm not going to slap Logan Sargent in there just for the sake of it. But how intriguing would it be going into Sunday's race, man? If it was a wet quali and it's completely mixed up and the grid's like almost like a reversed order at Monaco where you can't overtake and it all becomes about strategy. It would be epic. Hell, even a wee bit of a mixed up grid. Even if the front two is like Leclerc and Norris, but behind then, you've got like a mixed up grid. That's what we want. Hopefully it rains, because I'm not saying, I mean, I love rain in a race. And at Monaco, it doesn't add a unique thing to it, but I want to see these drivers having to go full pelt around Monaco, setting fastest laps in the rain. That's the here, even a wet to dry session, that'd be insane as well. Anyway, till next time. Peace.